So today,
we're reviewing
The Conjuring Last Rites.
alright, so we are reviewing The Conjuring The Last Rites, and we are joined today by guest
Zach.
star.
Yeah, Zach. Dude, I can't even think straight.
Yeah, so Zach joined us for another horror movie, and so I thought this was a really scary movie. Zach, what were your initial thoughts of The Conjuring?
It's the best one I've seen with you guys by far.
Definitely.
By far. The last one was Halloween Ends, and this just ended any thought I had of Halloween Ends.
Yeah, we don't need to bring up that movie anymore. Jake, what were your initial thoughts?
My initial thoughts were this was definitely an intense, good addition to the Conjuring universe. I mean, after Annabelle Creation, we haven't really got very many good movies in this universe, and this one got back on that level in a way. It was just a little below the first two, maybe the Annabelle Creation, but this was a very good horror movie and very scary.
Yeah, I thought this was definitely a step up from the third one. I still think the second one is the best. First one's really good. Second one I think is the peak. Third one I barely remember, but this was very scary. I was on edge the entire time. Was squinting, looking away for certain parts. But no, very creepy, very good atmosphere, and not at the top tier horror movies, but it was a solid movie and it had me scared throughout. So it did its job. It definitely did its job. But Zach, do you want to start with the main positives?
The amount of times I had to say a cuss word and then Jake's name. No, like, I just wish that it was just horror all the way through. Like, granted, it was cool seeing the family lives of Ed and Lorraine and Judy one, but like, I went there to get scared. It definitely scared me.
It was a lot of jump scares.
But like, I wanted to get scared a little bit more. I ain't
You
gonna
wanted to
lie.
get scared more?
Yeah, I ain't
It's
gonna
crazy,
lie.
Zach.
I paid $13, bro.
I thought there was too many jump scares in that movie, honestly.
too many jump scares.
Too
You
much.
can never have enough jump scares.
You got a lot of demons in here. You got some really scary sequences. The design of some of the demons was really, really cool and really creepy. The setting was really good. I thought the storyline was actually pretty good as well. I have some complaints in regards to the main antagonist of the movie. Other than that, I thought everything kind of tied in nicely, and there really wasn't a time that I was like, man, this scene could have been cut. Maybe you could have got some more demon action in some ways and some more explanation of some backstory things. But as far as what we got in this movie, I was invested. It was really well acted. I liked how things tied together at the end from the beginning. And there's some really creepy sequences, some really great jump scares, and yeah, this thing was, I mean, this is, maybe it's just we haven't seen a really scary movie in a while, but this one was like, the setting was just great. Some really just absolutely well done horror sequences.
Yeah.
And that just has you just constantly on edge. And I mean, I was having to look around. I missed a scene at one point, but it was really, really well done.
Second row,
Yeah.
so it adds.
And there was a couple of funny scenes as well. So this was a really fun time at the theater, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I already said this is a creepy movie. I think it's definitely succeeded in the scary aspect. I was freaking creeped out. Make sure there's no demons approaching us. No, once again, the positives though. Ed and Lorraine Warren, the actor and actress, do a perfect job. They make these movies, and they once again did great here. There's a lot of great supporting characters that were added. They sell it. I'm invested in the characters and the families. There's a lot going on in this movie, but it was creepy, it was scary, squinting, it jumped a lot, and it did its job. It's creeped out and scared, and I think this is a good last movie to the Conjuring universe, even though I don't think it'll be the last one. Solid movie. But, Zach, you want to mention any negatives?
So before we get into the negatives, like, you brought up Smile earlier, and then how those, like, ghosts were, like, smiling.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a cool little mix between The Conjuring and Smile.
True.
When they did that.
That's true. There is a lot of smiling going on by the demons in this movie.
that freaking axe guy with the Joker get up there. Negatives, like Jake was just mentioning earlier, I wish we actually got to see the demon in this one. To my recollection, it was just a hand creeping along the ceiling in a hospital room while we were watching Lorraine give birth. I also didn't need to see another birth.
No.
That's pretty much the only negatives I had.
Yeah, I'll definitely join Zach in saying that there was a lot of Yeah, I would like to see the main demon in this movie. Actually, get to see him on screen. Maybe you did, and I just missed a couple times, but I don't think you really got a good shot of him.
Demon was
Exactly. I thought for a second, that's the spoilers, but there's a point in this movie where I was like, oh my goodness, like we're finally doing it right. Like this is what I want to see. This is I want to see the Conjuring universe like closed, and it didn't go that route. So that kind of pissed me off a little bit. But another negative for me is it was really scary and really well done, but there was a vomiting scene that I did not need to see. It was done really realistically, but it was just nasty and with the glass and yeah, that's a negative for me. It was
too.
Well, sure, but it was a disgusting scene that I could have done without. I had to put my popcorn down, and I didn't even eat my cinnamon bites. At that point, I lost my appetite. Here's the thing. I would like to see more backstory on the main demon. What was its goal? I know what it was. Okay, I know part of its goal, but why?
Okay, but no, my main negatives is you don't get answers, and they tease something that they don't even reveal. So that's very frustrating. They could have had a really cool reveal. They kind of do it, and they don't. But anyway, why don't we give our final thoughts and score?
That's coming up in Judy's mirror point too.
No, that's true. Yeah, because this is the last Conjuring.
Well, that's true. They set it up to where she. Yeah, well, that's not a spoiler.
Yeah. Zach?
I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
Oh, we weren't doing the rating.
What's like scoring?
No, yeah. Final thoughts and
Final thoughts. Wish we had more demon, but all in all, I was pretty satisfied with the $13 I spent today.
Yeah, definitely. No, there's some really well done jump scares. It's just a great setting in this movie. I mean, I couldn't get enough of the horror aspects of this, and I mean, it was 2 hours and 15 minutes, and honestly, it didn't feel like that to me. It ran really well to me. It all flowed together. I would have liked to have seen more backstory of the main demon, its goals, and just like more. I wanted more backstory on that. But outside of that, this was a really well done horror movie. I had a great time with it. Really intense. Really intense. I had to.
Demon, bro.
I really had to.
Talking.
I really had to like. Yeah, I had to like cover my eyes a couple times, like look away. And it was really well done. It's been a while since the movie's done that. And yeah, I really had a fun time with this. I would have to give Conjuring the Last Rites, aka Conjuring 4, a solid 8 out of 10. I would definitely go back to see this movie and really want to see it like at home and be able to pause and look at certain stuff.
Yeah, so like I said, this movie, I think it was a step.
It was slow motion.
No, 0.25 speed the entire time. I thought
okay,
this
not the birthday scene.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the birthday scenes were
They
playing
played it
out.
too many times.
Here we go.
Not to mention,
10th time.
not to
Well,
mention
oh my
the
God.
rewinding. Oh my
Oh,
god.
You know, I can't.
Here
I
we
do.
go.
Hey,
Shut the F up.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, back to the part where that could have been
Hurry
sped
up.
along.
Hurry it up.
All right, here we go.
I know.
Oh, she blew out my candle.
Like,
I will-
for the 10th time,
I will say-
I would have punched the TV, just broken the screen.
I will say, for how intense of a movie this is, you think in a scene like that they do something creepier than just have the demon like. That means that whatever demon was in charge looked at that soul and said, "You're gonna blow out this candle before she blows out." You understand that?
it's like your job.
And then she's like,
to blow out
"Okay,
this
I got it."
No, they're like, we're not even gonna scare him at this moment. We're playing the long game here, where we're gonna scare him 5 years later. Like,
And then-
imagine that long.
It's like
long
Steve
game play.
Kerr with the Steph Curry of demons. It's like, here's the game plan, here, boys.
Like we're playing the
Wait,
long
wait,
game. We're
actually-
not gonna scare him now. We're not gonna scare
You're
him
gonna
now.
blow out that
In 5
candle?
years, we're gonna scare.
Okay,
You're gonna blow out that candle, and then we're gonna drop a light from the
exactly.
ceiling and call it a day.
Hey, guy with the axe. Once she blows the candle, I give it about 10 seconds and then slice that.
Yeah. All right. Well, my final thoughts score before we went into the birthday freaking plan operation.
We'll talk about that in the spoilers.
I thought this was a really scary movie. Had really creepy scenes. Had legitimately creepy scenes. It didn't require jump scares. There were a lot of jump scares. It was pretty constant. I really thought it was just constant, on edge all the time. Even in the daylight, it was scary. Great scenes I can think back to. Have some negatives with how they didn't reveal one demon at the end, but I'd still give this a solid 8 out of 10. I think that's a good score.
Like that.
I think
There was like a shadow, right?
I think it's
I didn't see the shadow.
Exactly.
I was
Bro,
fault.
I just saw the shadow on the corner of Kitty car and went, oh, whoa.
Oh, goodness gracious. We're going to have to check back this footage. Here we go. 8 out of
Fabulous
10.
movie.
8 out of 10 for me. I thought this was a really creepy movie. Recommend it. Doesn't reach the top tier horror movies, but definitely a step up from the third one.
Yeah. It's below Conjuring, Conjuring 2, and Annabelle Creation, but it's the next one, which is fun to say. But I've been waiting to say, here's the next one in line, because before this, I was always like, you can just throw it in the barrel of just, there's some decent, like one decent scene or a couple decent scenes, and then
Like,
the rest of it was just flopped together. So this director, I will give him credit. This guy did Nun 2, he did La Llorona, he did like 3 or 4, he did Conjuring 3, so he learned from his mistakes and made a better movie. So props to this guy, and I'd like to see more movies made from this guy.
I mean, he's got me constantly looking over my shoulder for a reason.
Yeah.
So,
But anyways, guys, thanks for watching our spoiler review of Conjuring, The Last Rites. Let us know in the comments what you thought about this movie, and
And thanks for joining us again.
let us
Zach.
know,
yeah.
let us know in the comments if you want to see a breakdown video of the birthday sequence, and we can talk about that more in depth. But yeah,
We could
appreciate
probably
it.
go on with that for 2
We
hours.
could. Zach gave it an 8.5 out of 10. I gave it an 8 out of 10. Kenny gave it an 8 out of 10 as well. Definitely, I think we strongly recommend it across the board. Go check it out, and yeah, really enjoyed the Conjuring universe. This Conjuring universe has really revolutionized horror movies. It's one of my most intense favorite horror series of all time.
It just solidifies why it's better than the Insidious series.
Unfortunately,
And this is
Insidious
not-
had a couple drop balls there.
Insidious had so much potential at the beginning.
Yeah, those last two really dropped the ball.
I'm calling it right now. This is not the last Conjuring. I'm telling you right
No,
now.
for sure.
The Mirror Part 2.
Yep, with Judy.
Birthday Party
Injury.
Operation Part 2.
Judy and Tony on the way.
So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.